Alors La Roche, est-ce que vous êtes avec nous? Non, on vous entend pas bien. Est-ce que vous êtes avec nous? Better.
Yeah, it's better. So, how about now? La Roche, English speakers, how are you doing? Are you up for what's coming next?
Là, on va avoir un traitement encore extraordinaire. Je pense que vous avez déjà pris un grand coup sur la tête juste avant, mais là, ça va être encore autre chose, un autre style, mais quelque chose de merveilleux.
I think this is the moment that many people have been waiting for. This is next level. What we had before was amazing. Now this is something maybe even greater that everyone's expecting, because for the first time here,
effectivement, pour la première fois, et c'est le seul musicien américain à avoir joué au Festival de Toulouse en 1983, dont le fondateur est ici, Joël Herbach est dans la salle. 83, et il joue 40 ans après, ici, à La Roche, en 2023. C'est le seul musicien américain à avoir réalisé ça.
So Tim is the only American musician who played in Toulouse in 1983, this huge festival in Toulouse, and the organizer is actually here in the room, and he's coming back 40 years later in France, in La Roche. So he's played both Toulouse in 83 and now La Roche in 2023. 40 years later, he's still there.
Et toujours aussi jeune. On va lui faire un accueil triomphal. Il est titulaire de plusieurs Grammy Awards. C'est un auteur, compositeur, interprète de génie. Je n'ai pas peur, je pèse mes mots. Genius.
For those of you who don't know, Tim is an amazing singer-songwriter. He's composed so many songs that have been covered by so many bands. He's inspired so many people, so many musicians around the world.
On est très très enthousiaste pour vous annoncer ce soir le Tim O'Brien Band.
Follow it home. I'm making my way to the dim-lit streets of the old town, nowhere to go. Underneath the scenes running in my head, a little slow down, I miss you so. Go to a dream, carry it up and down, follow a star. Search the world around, hold to a dream, carry it close to me, I'm frozen in time, you alone can set me free. The rain outside is beating down and I'm here at home and I'm all alone. So warm inside, now a night like this chills my bones. Go to a dream, carry it up and down, follow a star, search the world around. Oh, to a dream, carry it close to me, I'm frozen in time, you alone can set me free. I'm thinking of you. Late at night, lying in my sleep, I'm dreaming of you. Go to a dream, carry it up and down, follow a star, search the world around. Oh, to a dream, carry it close to me, I'm frozen in time. You alone can set me free. Thank you so much. Now when I first met you right from the start, you knew that I loved you from the pain in my heart. Look in my eyes and tell me that it's true. Please say that you love me, please don't make me blue. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine by the love of man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. Say that you love me and you will be mine. With pain in your heart and blues on your mind. Please say that you love me and don't say goodbye. You know that I love you, for you I would die. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. Now when I first met you right from the start, you knew that I loved you from the pain in my heart. So look in my eyes and tell me that it's true. Please say that you love me, please don't make me blue. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. Merci beaucoup. Welcome, welcome. It's such a great honor to be here at La Roche and to play for you all tonight. And we're pretty well warmed up. We usually do these tours and we don't have any nights off. And the first night we're rusty, the second night we're burnt out, and then we go home. But tonight we're all warmed up, I think we're ready to go. Here's a song, an old song from Hot Rise. They were a group in the 1980s. And the young man I was planted seeds. In the evening we held hands. In the evening we held hands. The blue eyes told me everything a man could want to know. It was then I realized that I would never go. I would never go. Thank you very much. There has been so much good music all day long and all over town, not just on the stages, but in the cafes and parks and, in the squares. Banjos and fiddles going. It's just a beautiful thing. In the mountains, banjos in the mountain. Great idea. We're going to do, as bluegrass musicians, we have a union, and there are a few rules in the union. We have to play at least one prison song, train song, murder ballad, or coal mining song, or we lose our bluegrass license. We're going to do one called, this is a coal mining song about West Virginia, the Big Branch mine disaster back in 2010. 29 dead under the ground. It's called 5 miles in and 1 mile down. The ground, 5 miles in and 1 mile down. 5 miles in, 1 mile down, fire in the coal mine south of town. Too little, too late, we're asking why. Why it is the 29 died. Way back when in 84, told the owner of the mine you can't dig no more. Breaking the rules and you gotta stop. Gotta think about the bin breaking coal to the top. You gotta think about all those men who dig. But money's like mud to a corporate pig. Stack and a dirty politician who had his back. So he sent all the money up to D.C. with the note that said rules ain't for me. All the money changed hands and the rich man lied. Now there's a widow and the kids and an old double wide. It's an old double wide sitting back in the trees, hound dog on the porch, waiting on her knees, praying to the Lord, what'll I do? You took my man and I trusted you. I went to church and sang in the choir and prayed to you every waking hour. You promised me everlasting life, not just a dead coal miner's wife. seemed to care. They found him slumped over in his chair. They said that's a hell of a way for a man to die. Gun in his lap, bullet hole in his eye. They said it was him that let the hammer down. His prints weren't on the gun they found. Now Judgment Day has come to pass. God dangle that man above the shaft. Devil hollered up from down below. Send him on down, there's fire in the hole. Send him on down, there's fire in the hole. Send him on down on his soul. So think about the miner when you turn on the light. Think about the miner when you wake at night. Pray for the miner when you're down on your knees. There's a number 9 cold. They don't grow on trees. We love the old-time fiddle music. We're going to get one right now for you called Rye Straw. Give everybody a chance to play it. In the key of D if you're playing along out there. And this is called Rye Straw. All right. We're going to continue along now. We like everyone else that has a smartphone. We look at our phones every few minutes. And of course, now we've been on stage for about 15 minutes, and I'm kind of getting nervous because I haven't looked at that thing. And this is a song about that. I don't know any of the words for anything in French, but let alone the word for nervous. But this is from a new record. Well, it's a record came out in 2021 called He Walked On. And Actually, before we do that, I should introduce the members of the band. They all know each other, but you maybe don't. Over on the 5-string banjo from the great state of Florida, making a big wave in bluegrass with his banjo picking with various bands, including the Dillards and East Nash Grass. Wonderful solo record out now. Cory Walker on the 5-string. Over on the fiddle, from the great state of Wisconsin, he's one of the best fiddle players that I've ever heard play in my lifetime, and he's also one of the most original. He is a guy who kind of paints himself into a corner and then somehow escapes at the very end. He's really fun to listen to and exciting to listen to. Please make welcome Mr. Shad Cobb on the fiddle. Back on the bass, the string bass, the bull fiddle, the string bass, the upright, whatever you want to call it, he plays it the right way. And we have a club called the Bub Club, and we're all members because if you can't have fun with him, you can't have fun at all. Mr. Mike Bub on the bass. Yes. And last but certainly not least, the one dressed in red and the most beautiful one on the stage tonight. I feel like we're all beautiful. She's the most beautiful. And I met her in the great state of Kansas, where she's from. Her father was a wheat farmer and a butcher and a postman, and made ends meet somehow that way. Her mother was a nurse, and she was a nurse for much of her adult life until we started going together about 12 years ago. I knew her as Jansis, Jan from Kansas, and they shortened it to Jansis. And then we started dating, and she moved to Nashville, and I started calling her Janice. But then, as of the 31st of July, 2021, I call her Mrs. O'Brien. Please make her welcome, Jen Fabricus. All right. And here's a song called Nervous. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I get nervous about the guy in the next lane, about the lucky space on the plane, about the bills I have to pay, and how long the guests will stay. I'm nervous, I'll get hungry when I'm walking on the street. There's nothing safe to eat. I count my calories, brings me to my knees. I'm nervous, I got a whole new kind of need. So nervous, better check my social feed, watch TV on my phone. I'm afraid to be alone. I'm nervous. In this new world, they say digital is best, but I need to take a rest. I just can't find the fun in all the zeros and the ones. I'm nervous. Every few minutes, stuff pops up on my screen, and I don't know what it means. 10 times too much news, and they're trying to confuse me. I'm nervous, I got a whole new kind of need. So nervous, better check my social feed. I watch TV on my phone, and I'm afraid to be alone. I'm nervous. Oh yes, I'm nervous. I go out on a run, I can't conceal my gun. They say this land is free, but they're taking aim at me. I'm nervous, I'm just saying. This country's so divided, so much is undecided. We surely will be tested if Donald Trump's arrested. I'm nervous, I got a whole new kind of need. So nervous, better check my social feed, watch TV on my phone, and I'm afraid to be alone. I'm nervous, I got a whole new kind of need. So nervous, better check my social feed, watch TV on my phone, and I'm afraid to be alone. I'm nervous. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. I breathe in and I reach out for you. I breathe out and call your name. Love me just the same. The only way I know to love you is with my soul and with my heart. I can't claim that no love's ending. I can't find out where it starts. When I'm walking in the morning, talking to my friends, there's a flame that burns inside me. It's a light that never ends. I breathe in and I reach out for you. I breathe out and call your name. I breathe in and I know I love you. I breathe out and you love me just the same. Same man when I'm near, and my heart is always calling, even though you cannot hear. Shadows growing longer, and the darkness spreading round. In my dreams and in my waking, in the early morning sound, I breathe in and I reach out for you. Call your name. I breathe in and I know I love you. I breathe out and you love me just the same. Now the time has come to leave you. Hurt to say goodbye. I'll remember all our good times as the teardrops dim my eyes. It's just all a part of the story. In our dying we can live. And all the love that I am taking is all the love I have to give. Call your name. I breathe in and I know I love you. I breathe out and you love me just the same. I breathe in and I reach out for you. I breathe out and call your name. I breathe in and I know I love you. I breathe out and you love me just the same. All right, we're going to sing a song about well, it's just a pretty love song. I hope it's pretty. Very simple, but I was inspired to write it by a man named John Lewis. He was a great civil rights crusader in the United States of America. He was born in Alabama, and he nearly lost his life protesting for civil rights and marching and doing sit-ins. And then he was elected to the U.S. Congress and served up until his dying day. And his motto was from an African proverb: when you pray, move your feet. So if you're praying, get into action. Put your thoughts, your prayers into action. When you pray, move your feet. street. When you pray, move your feet. Feel like lightning in your hand when you reach out and help your fellow man. Stronger, stronger the more you do. And each and every time you follow through. So when you pray, move your feet. Bring His love to the people you meet. Get out your chair, walk the street. When you pray, move your feet. Well, I tell my lover everything I know. Take her with me everywhere I go. It's understood that we're hand in hand. Means much more when we take a stand. True love travels from heart to heart. It's always there when you're ready to start. Up along in the steep and winding road. Love's gonna help you lift that load. So when you pray, move your feet. Bring His love to the people you meet. Get out your chair, walk the street. When you pray, move your feet. In the heart wind blows, the clouds rain down. Move your feet and make a joyful sound. Yeah, the Lord is listening and watching too. They'll keep you safe and push you through. John Lewis is gone, the words ring on and on and on. Clap your hands, help me sing this song. Good trouble. Move your feet, 'cause we can't stop till we reach that mountain top. So when you pray, move your feet. Bring His love to the people you meet. Get out your chair, walk the street. When you pray, move your feet. When you pray, move your feet. Bring His love to the people you meet. Get out your chair, walk the street. When you pray, move your feet. Merci beaucoup. So we have any fiddlers in the audience? Raise your hand if you play the fiddle, even just a little bit. Oh, come on, there's more of you than that. Make some noise if you play the fiddle. Okay, there's enough of you out there. You know what I mean. We're going to do a song. It's kind of about having fiddle tunes running in your head as you're going about the day. Like you might be out there, walking the dog, and you're going, in your head, or maybe out loud. And that's having a diddle-eye day. We're going to do the song for you called Diddle-Eye Day. Wrote this song with Ronnie Bowman here. This is from a new record called Cup of Sugar. Diddle-Eye Day. One and two and a one. walk the dogs, I slop the hogs, I might even saw some logs just because it's a diddle-I day. Diddle-I day. Diddle-I, oh, diddle-I, hey, diddle-I whistle, diddle-I say, diddle in the middle of the fiddle I play. Your banjo, sing me a song, pass around that demijohn, dance a step to old Lost John. Diddle-I, oh, diddle-I, hey, diddle-I whistle, diddle-I say, diddle in the middle of the fiddle I play. It's a diddle-I day. Bluegrass scene every day is a diddle-I day. Diddle-I day. All right. Hey, it's nice to have a few folks singing along out there. Thank you. How many trout fishermen in the audience? Any trout fishermen out there? Yeah, I've got a few. Or other kinds of fishermen. Doesn't matter what kind you are. Well, if you like fishing, you have to think like a fish, you know, and you have to outsmart the fish. So this is a song called Thinking Like a Fish. Footsteps sneaking up on me. I can feel your shadow in old shadow used to be. Now down here on the bottom, life is looking up, and I'm waiting on the real thing. Right now I'll call your bluff. I might take a nibble, take a closer look, but I can see the sunshine reflecting off your hood. I don't want your frying pan, I won't be your dish. Swim against the current, thinking like a fish. I'd rather be here swimming underneath this waterfall than to be another trophy and hanging on your wall. I'm older and I'm wiser, you know I ain't no child. The only way I got this big is loving free and wild. I might take a nibble, take a closer look, but I can see sunshine reflecting on you. I don't want your frying pan, I won't be your dish. Swim against the current, thinking like a fish. Younger days back when I was in school, times I watched my best friend get played just like a fool. Watch out for the pretty thing, she catches lots of guys. She might rip your cheek and throw you back, so look before you rise. I might take a nibble, take a closer look, I can see the sunshine reflecting off your hood. I don't want your frying pan, I won't be your dish. Swim against the current, thinking like a fish, like a fish. right, folks, we had an incident in Nashville a couple months back. It was a bear that woke up from its hibernation and wandered into the city. He got lost and he got hit by a car. And he hid in people's bushes behind their houses and stuff, and he was a little confused, you know? And I can imagine that being confused, you know? You going to the wrong place. You expect a bunch of trees and rocks and bushes and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're a bunch of houses and cars, and it's not fair for the bear. Do you have some bears right around here, probably? Bears? No bears. No bears. Okay, well, they're coming back in the United States. And then recently, you know, in China, there was a zoo. There was a thing called a sun bear, and in the zoo, and he looked so much like a man in a bear suit.
He's a biped.
He was standing up, you know, getting food from the, you know, trying to get food from the attendees at the zoo. And they thought, and he had a sort of loose skin, and they thought, that's really a man in a bear suit. So the funny thing was, the zoo personnel made a message pretending to be the bear's voice, where the bear said, no, I am a bear. I'm really a bear. Ain't never been caught, ain't never been treed. Some folks say it looks a lot like me. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. Well, look behind him and side to side. Some tree you can climb if it needed to hide. He'd been asleep all winter, cause he knew he stank. But he could smell that smoke coming from across the far creek bank. I'm a bear, he cried. But I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. What chips and stumps where the trees had been. Piles of rocks and logs of the building again. He said this world's gone crazy, trying to close me in. Need more room to move, and then you ran back and roll again. I'm a bear, he cried. But I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. Me at the village fair, wearing a ring and my nose dancing around in the square. I'd rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log, than to have you try to train me like some Joe-down circus dog. I'm a bear, he cried. But I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. On the eastern plain, turn west to the mountain in the driving rain. He said someday I'll fight him with my back turned to the wall. Till that day I'll keep on walking, gonna keep on walking tall. I'm a bear, he cried, but I'm more than that. There's something you need to remember. I'm an integral community member. I'm neither tame nor feral. You ignore me at your peril. I'm a bear. Thank you very much. I'm going to finger pick the guitar here. We're going to get a little bit folky. And this is a song about neighbors. You know, it's nice to know your neighbors and just enough to, you know, be able to ask them a favor now and again. Do them a favor, and they'll return the favor. It's also nice to have a fence between you, their house and yours. Just want to keep things just so. This is a song about that. And this is the title song for my record. We happen to have some CDs and actually some vinyl as well, some LPs over at the Artist Merch here. We're going to be standing very close to those after the show if anyone would like to talk with us. And maybe you want to look at one of those CDs. We have Cory Walker CDs. We have He Walked On. We got some... do we have any other things? I think that's about all we got anymore. That doesn't matter. We mostly want to sing our songs right now. You know, when you have a good neighbor, you can, if you need a cup of sugar, you're making a cake or a pie or something, you can go ask for a cup of sugar. And so it's called Cup of Sugar. Neighbor plays his music for our whole neighborhood. Wouldn't really mind the volume if his taste was any good. He said he saw me on the TV. Said he kinda liked my song. I'll be honest, it surprised me. Maybe he's not always wrong. I try to pick my battles. I don't want to start a war. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. I see him out a lot more often. Now the weather's nice again. If people ever saw us talking, they might even think we're friends. 20 years he's been my neighbor, still don't know what makes him tick. One rule I know to follow, don't bring up politics. I try to pick my battles, don't want to start a war. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. We watched our kids grow up together. Call them in when it got dark outside. Our lonely man too swam in his pool, bought casseroles when somebody died. Neighbor's on vacation on some western tourist trail. I'll cut his grass when it gets tall. I told him I'd take in his mail. And in this world there's lots of trouble. It doesn't matter where you are. But Jesus said to love your neighbor, but you don't have to go that far. I try to pick my battles, to start a war. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. I'm gonna walk around the fence between us, won't go running to the store. If I need a cup of sugar, I'll knock on my neighbor's door. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Okay. We have more songs. What do we got? We have one about another animal song. We got a lot of animal songs. My son gave me the ultimate compliment. He said, "Dad, this record has the best animal song since Hound Dog." Jen and I were in Ireland, and we had been at a wild music festival for several days, and we decided to book a quiet place in the country. The kind of place that's just mostly sheep and a few people. And the woman there, the kind of place where we asked the woman running the B&B, "Are you from around here? Were you born here?" She said, "Oh no, I was born 2 miles away from here. They don't accept me here." And so we went out for a little drive in our rental car, just driving around to see what we could see and kind of getting lost on purpose, which I highly recommend. And it was May, and there's just little lambs, little baby lambs jumping up and down on the hillsides everywhere we looked. It was so beautiful and so reassuring. This is called Little Lamb, Little Lamb. 1, 2, 3. Understand, little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Looks like spring came back around on the hillside. You're jumping up and down, lifts my heart up. See you scamper once again, you wouldn't understand. Little lamb, little lamb. So dark and cold, it reminds me how I keep on getting old. And I was young once, but I won't be young again. You wouldn't understand. Little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. It looks like spring came back around on the hillside. You're jumping up and down, lifts my heart up. See you scamper once again. You wouldn't understand. Dog watching, keeping you in line, your mama too. She sees you're doing fine, the year will go by. This will all happen once again, you wouldn't understand. Little lamb, little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. It looks like spring came back around on the hillside. They go jumping up and down, lifts my heart up. See you scamper once again, you wouldn't understand. Little lamb, little lamb. Wouldn't understand. Little lamb, little lamb. Thank you so much. What a beautiful day it was today, and what a beautiful evening it is tonight. And we're going to try to keep it going here for you. We're going to reach back in time to the early days of Bluegrass. one composer and instrumentalist by the name of Earl Scruggs. You know him and you love him. Wouldn't have bluegrass if it weren't for Earl. And nobody played the banjo like Earl before or since. One of Earl's hobbies was flying little light airplanes. Not model planes, real airplanes. And he wrote this song referring to the velocity that he would travel in his airplane. They use the term ground speed. A tune because you care. I don't really care, but I think you do. Here's one called Ground Speed from Cory Walker. Before. Is there any truth to that, senor? Senor, senor, you know that she's hiding. How long are we gonna be riding? How long must you keep my eyes glued to the door? Will there be any comfort there, senor? forget-me-not. Senor, senor, I can see that painted wagon, smell the tail of the dragon. This place don't make a lot of sense to me anymore. Can you tell me who to contact here, senor? Struck the needle was a train load full of fools bogged down in a magnetic field. Gypsy with a broken flag and a flashing ring. He said, son, I said, a dream no more, it's a real thing. Senor, senor, you know their hearts are hard as leather. Give me, let me get it together. I just gotta pick myself up off the floor. Be ready when you are, senor. Senor, senor, it's time we disconnect these cables and overturn these tables. Can't stand the suspense here anymore. Can you tell me what we're waiting for, senor? It seems like I've been down this road before. Is there any truth to that, senor? Thank you much. Thank you much. Wee! Okay, we're going to do another song for you because that's what we know how to do. This is a song about a guy who has no home, and his only friend is the wind. And it's called Brother Wind. Made up my mind to go someplace so far away. I headed west without a sad goodbye, no hugs or tears that way, probably for the best. Sent cars along the way, said I was looking for a brand new life, but I never settled down. My wanderlust would always cut the ties like a knife. Sometimes a lonesome wind, it calls out just like it knows me. And on a night like this, but I don't know where to go, it shows me the way. He knows me. My brother Will, he's lonely too, he takes me away. Looked ahead, I was so afraid I'd be caught behind. Followed a crooked stream to places I have never been, in one more highway sign. And I'm like some other guys, I might count the hours till the day will end. But it's not so I can rest. For me, it's a time that's best for talking to my friend. 'Cause he knows me. I'd rather wait. He's lonely too, and he takes me away. Life is gone, and the only home I ever had is open road. My skin's all cracked and brown, I'm married to the desert ground and the dusty wind that always seemed to blow. And I never made a mark, I just scattered footsteps on these shifting sand. Whatever pushes me, it's something only he could ever understand. Me away. He knows me. I'd rather wait. He's lonely too, and he takes me away. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. We have one more song for you. We really enjoyed playing, and we're going to play it again tomorrow over on the lunchtime stage, just after lunchtime. Here's an award-winning song. It's award-winning for me. I won a Grammy and Song of the Year at IBMA, and I got to be Male Vocalist of the Year again, and it was a nice thing. And I wrote this song about an auctioneer, a man who sold livestock all his life. This is called Look Down the Lonesome Road, and here's Cory to kick it off for you. He's tuned his banjo special for you. Give a hand to all these pickers: Shad Cobb, Jan Fabricus, Mike Bubb, Cory Walker, and I'm Tim O'Brien, and your name here. Southern way across the yellow dog, I met an old auctioneer, I heard his monologue. He said, I got horses, I got mules, I got sheep. Some I want to sell, boys, and some I want to keep. He said, I got a tale or two that I need to tell. Sit down beside me and rest yourself a bell. I've lived a good long life and I've got no regrets. I'll tell my story before I forget. Look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I had to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. Seemed just like a sin. That horse had broke into, it lost its coupling pin. Yonder there's a man son. His head's all empty now, his bread is just not done. Look at that old mule there, the one with one lamp lit. He's a right half blind, but there's work in that mule yet. He'll pull a heavy load, boys, I know him well. They never did give that mule no back-up bell. Look down that lonesome road before you travel home. I hate to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. Slows you down, it clouds up your thinking. But as long as they make whiskey, I'd say we'll keep on drinking. As long as life keeps hitting hard, and drink will help you take it. As long as we drink whiskey, they'll continue to make it. Some folks have to slow down if they're maimed or lame. Other folks keep moving, keep rocking on just the same. I walk like an old fox and I shake my big old tail. Even though there's a hellhound, he's sniffing on my trail. Look down that lonesome road. This old dog and make real sure it did. We'll find you another dog, don't you hang your little head. There's gonna be a lot more living after I'm gone. I'll leave a letter for you, son, come get your shirt on. Look down that lonesome road before you travel home. I hate to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. Look down that lonesome road before you travel on. I hate to say goodbye, so I'll just say so long. I fooled you. We're going to do one more. I'm so close to you now, but I'm so far away. There's a silence between us and so much to say. You're my strength, you're my weakness, you're my faith, you're my doubt. Gotta meet in the middle to work this thing out. More love, I can hear our hearts crying. More love, I know that's all we need. More love, the flow in between us and take us and hold us. Just above, if there's ever an answer, it's more love. We're afraid to be idle, so we fill up the day. We run on the treadmill, keep us slaving away, till there's no time for talking about the trouble in mind. And the doors are all closed between your heart and mine. More love, I can hear our hearts crying. More love, I know that's all we need. More love, flow in between us and take us and hold us and lift us above. There's ever an answer. Just look out around you, people fighting their wars. They think they'll be happy when they settle their scores. Let's lay down the weapons to keep us apart. Be still for just a minute and try to open our hearts to more love. I can hear our hearts crying more love. I know that's all we need, more love. Flow in between us and take us and hold us and lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it must be more love. I can hear our hearts crying more love. I know that's all we need, more love. To flow in between us and take us and hold us and lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love. That's right, more love. Give love, get love, more love. Thank you very much, folks. See you soon. Thank you so much.
Tim O'Brien and the Tim O'Brien Band. Il vient de nous dire plus d'amour, more love. Donnez-leur plus d'amour.
How about
Montrez-leur
more
que vous
love?
les aimez. Show them you love them.
Tim O'Brien, more love for Tim O'Brien.
Est-ce que vous en voulez une autre? Ok, vous l'avez.
We know one more. Thank you so much. It's been a lovely evening, and you got more great music coming your way. And then after that, lots of jamming. We do a Carter family song. I learned actually from the Lilly Brothers, Everett and me, from West Virginia. It's called Little Annie. Once more, little Annie, I must leave you. We will part at the end of the lane. For you promised me, little Annie, you'd be waiting when the springtime comes again. When the springtime comes on the mountain and the wildflowers scatter over the plain, I shall watch for the leaves to return to the trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. The sun shines down on the mountain and the wild sheep wandering all along. The birds and the bees are humming. It makes me think the springtime won't be long. When the springtime comes on the mountain and the wildflowers scatter over the plain, I shall watch for the leaves to return to the trees. I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. it's springtime again, little lady. I'm on my way to the lane. For you promised me, little lady, you'd be waiting when springtime comes again. Well, the springtime comes on the mountain, and the wildflowers scatter o'er the plain. I shall watch for the leaves to return to the trees. I'll be waiting when springtime comes again. I shall watch for the leaves to return to the trees. I'll be waiting when springtime comes again. Thank you all. Thanks to the festival promoters. Thank you, Christopher and everyone. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Tim O'Brien and the Tim O'Brien Band. Merci à vous. Merci. Merci à vous aussi.